I welcome all the devotees over here for today's Bhagavath Katha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamiti Namine. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamiti Namine. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Please tell loudly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I pay my obeisances unto the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada. I convey my all gratitudes and express many praises to Srila Prabhupada for having given us a golden opportunity to go back to Godhead. All go to Srila Prabhupada for his wonderful devotional services to Srimati Radharani and Lord Gopinath. Now we are doing this Bhagavad Katha. It is in English. It shall continue till 9:30. Please stay back for this Bhagavata hearing. And we are in the second chapter of the first canto. In the first canto, the sages in Naimisharanya, they raised many questions, 6 questions to Srila Sudha Goswami. And in reply to his their questions, Sudha Goswami started relating. Sorry? I will tell here and there, not the complete thing. Today evening we have Mahabharata, that is in Hindi. Today and tomorrow Mahabharata in Hindi, day after tomorrow Ramayana Hindi, evenings. Now it is in English, and for your understanding I will tell you in Hindi also. But main this thing will be in English. आप समझ सकते हैं English? You can understand the English. So I'll let you know, it's not a problem. We are in the 27th verse of this second chapter. It is Divinity and Divine Services. Here this Bhagavatam deals with all the incarnations of Sri Krishna Paramatma. Sri Krishna Paramatma, the incarnation in Dwapara Yuga, is one of the incarnations of his several incarnations. This Bhagavatam relates to the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna Paramatma himself in Goloka Vrindavana. So Sutta Goswami is narrating all the incarnations, many of the incarnations. So we are in the 27th verse. Please repeat this verse with me 3 times. I'll go slowly, then I'll go to the narration. Rajastamaha prakrutiyaha. Please repeat. Rajastama prakrutiyaha. Samasila bhajanti vai. Samasila bhajanti vai. Pitrubhuta Vajesan Sri Aishwarya Praje Paswaha Rajastamaha Prakrutyaha Samasila Bhajanti Vai Pitrubhuta Prajesadin Sri Aishwarya 26th second chapter, first canto, second chapter 27 Sri Aishwarya Praje Rajastama Prakrutyaha Samasila Bhajanti Vai Pitrubhuta Prajesadin Sri Aishwarya Prajepaswaha Rajastama Prakrutya Samasila Bhajanti Vai Pitrubhuta Prajeswadin Sri Aishwarya Prajeswaha. The word-to-word meaning of this verse is Rajaha, the mode of passion. So we have 3 different gunas. That is Sattva, Raja and Tamas. Here this Raja means it is the mode of passion. We will have full of desire. Tamaha, it is the mode of ignorance. Prakrutayaha, of that mentality. Whoever is having this passion and ignorance qualities, those mentalities. Samasilaha, of the same categories. Bhajanti, do worship. Why? Actually, Pitru, the forefathers. Bhuta, other living beings. Prajesha, Adin, controllers of cosmic administration. Sriya, enrichment. Aishwarya, wealth and power. Praja, progeny. Ipaswaha, so desiring. The immediate translation of this verse is, those who are in the modes of passion and ignorance worship the forefathers. Other living beings and the demigods who are in the charge of cosmic activities. Here, out of these crores and crores of people, in Bhagavad Gita itself, Krishna Paramatma has told only some few thousands would worship him, and again in that thousands of them, only few would really understand him. But all others, they will be having the qualities of passion and ignorance. इसका यह है कि वो लोगों को इच्छा रहती, बहुत से इच्छा रहती, मेरे को वो I want crores of rupees. Like today's political leaders, everybody they want to make money. They want to make some wealth. Somebody wants to get married. इस तरह इच्छा रहती. And some people they have ignorance qualities. Always they try to harm the society, country. They'll be of having cruel nature. सब ईर्ष्या भाव रहते, एक दूसरे से they don't have any good relationship. They want to either through violence or killing them. They want to snatch away everything from them. Like this, they have ignorance. These people, they worship forefathers and other living beings as well as demigods. Other living beings means in today's world there are many fake Swamijis are there. They worship them, and those Swamijis are nothing but they are meant for making earnings, wealth, lot of wealth. So they worship those other living beings, and also the devatas, demigods is devatas. Devatas kuto the 33,000 crore devatas are there. Out of this 33,000 crore devatas, each one is having their own responsibilities. सभी लोग कृष्ण भगवान के डिवोटी है, भक्ति ही है, किंतु अपने को मालूम नहीं वो लोग what is their responsibility, what is their activity, what they are taking care of. Like our ministers, they take off different portfolios. उनको भी अलग अलग portfolios रहती है, but we do not know what portfolio they are taking care of. Otherwise, what we do, we worship those demigods unknowingly. What is their responsibility, and try to express our desires and seek to get them. But that is a wrong thing. In this Kali Yuga, most of them, they do this thing. For they are urged by a desire to materially benefited with women, wealth, power and progeny. किसी को शादी करना चाहे, किसी को और कुछ कामनाएं रहते और उनको धन पाना है, धन को संपादन करना है, or otherwise they want some power, political power or official power, and some people they want progeny, बच्चे चाहिए, संतान चाहिए. Now there is no need to worship demigods of whatsoever category if one is serious about going back to Godhead. See, going back to Godhead, what is that going back to Godhead? अपने को मोक्ष पाना है जीवन में. मनुष्य का जीवन जन्म तो बहुत दुर्लभ से मिला है. After crossing over, taking many and many births, पूर्व में अपन लाखों जन्म लिए हैं. We have लाखों माता पिता है. We do not know whom they are, and it's not that हम मनुष्य जन्म लिए हैं. पशु पक्षी का, वृक्ष का, किसी भी बहुत से जन्म लिए हैं, लाखों के जन्म. भगवान ने अपने पास दया करके आउट ऑफ सिंपैथी करुणा से अपने को इस मनुष्य का जन्म दिए है. उन्होंने समझते हैं कि हम इस मनुष्य जन्म में जो भी धर्म है, धर्मार्ग से चलते हुए उनका आज्ञा पालन करते हुए अपना कर्म निभाना है. When we take care, do our all actions. It's not that we should forget all our karma. हम अपना कर्म करते हुए we have to remember Krishna always. Then we will going back to Godhead. अपना जो भी अब निवास है, maybe it is our own, or it belongs to our forefathers, or it is a rented one. It is not our own home. Even if it is a very big palatial building, now all the chief ministers, kings, queens, what they are acquiring, all those things, they are going to stay there temporarily. Maybe as per the election, this thing for 5 years, 10 years, or 15 years, or again, but if they die, they will believe that this thing, again it has to pass on to other people. Similarly, when we leave this body, our soul leaves this body, that whatever present property we are having, we will not take in a mustard grain size of wealth also along with us. So our original home is abode of the God. Bhagwan के पास जाना है. Any of the Vaikunthas in this Akali Court Brahmanda or the Goloka Vrindavana. For going to Goloka Vrindavana, it is highly impossible in this Kali Yuga. We have to make lot of efforts. We might go, but it is all God's blessing. You can have the desire of getting moksha. Again, God has to bless you the moksha. As you desire, it's not that you are getting moksha. God has to bless you. So, in Bhagavad Gita, 7th chapter, 20th and 23rd shloka, it is clearly said that those who are mad of the material enjoyment, जो भी इस nature प्रकृति में, we are attracted with so many things. Because we can't control our minds. You can't control, even for a second you can't control your mind. You are sitting here, but if you think of somebody in America, that mind will go to America. If you think of somebody in Australia, itna chanchal hai, and it is so fast. Even light travels with some millions and millions of speed. अपना mind तो उससे भी बहुत fast है. As you think it is there. So we always, this mind is after the mad after the material enjoyment, approach the different demigods for temporary benefits. वो तो तात्कालिक ही होता है. अगर देवता भी कुछ अनुग्रह किए आपको, और जो भी whatever you get, that is very temporary, very temporary. Or we do not know what happens when. We should never desire to increase the depth of material enjoyment. Material enjoyment तो रहना चाहिए. It is not that totally 100% you cannot forget it. You will get some material enjoyment, but you should not get into deep उसी में अरे वो मिलना ही चाहिए. यदि आपको कोई हाथी को दान करते, हाथी को दान लिए तो लिए सो टाइम में आप बहुत खुशी हो जाते, विल बी वेरी हैप्पी. अरे हाथी आ गए मेरे पास हाथी, बट उसको स्टार्ट फीडिंग, then you will know what is the suffering, how to adopt that elephant. It is not easy. So ये पूरा whatever material enjoyment is like, it is like an elephant. You try to acquire that one, but once you try to get those desires, your suffering is more, happiness coming. We should never desire to increase the depth of material enjoyment. Material enjoyment should be accepted only up to the point of bare necessities of life. See, having food, that is also something required. Without having food, we can't take care of this body. And again, in that one, whether salt, sweet, whatever it is, that should be balanced. If it is ज़्यादा भी नमकी हो गए तो you can't, you will vomit it. If you have less salt also, you can't relish it. So it should be balanced. Even if highly sweet is, again that also you can't take it. And whether you go to a 5-star hotel or wherever, you enjoy for that 15 minutes, half an hour till you are in that place. Once you come out that one, indigestion start ho jate. And not only that one, if you should not take excessive food also. In 100%, when the stomach is 100% vacant, only 60 to 75%, 50 to 60% liquid form, like buttermilk, fruit juices, water, or any type of this sambar and soft food also, it comes under this liquid only, you can take. Again, hard things about 20 to 25% only. Totally your stomach should be filled by only 75%. Baki ka 25% you should keep it vacant. But otherwise what we do generally, everybody, once we relish the food, we start taking 200%. Over ho jate, we'll be starting vomiting, diabetes aate, BP aa jate, savi, all types of disease will acquire. So we have to maintain everything. Food also, this materialistic things also, to the extent it is required only we need to take. And not more or less than that. To accept more material enjoyment means to bind oneself more and more to the miseries of material existence. We can be diseased with anything, kuch bhi ho sakta. More wealth, more women, and false aristocracy are some of the demands of the materially disposed man, because he has no information of the benefit derived from Vishnu worship. सभी लोग, हम लोग जैसे जन्म लेते प्रकृति से आकर्षित होके we forget from childhood itself. While we are in the माता जी के गर्भ में जब रहते हैं, in the womb, we promise God to accept His instruction and follow Him. To live in a dharma path, righteous path. But otherwise we forget. We are attracted with this nature, with the either satvika guna, tamasa guna, rasa guna. Three of them also same thing. Satvika is better than all of them. We should be in Siddha Satvika to make a lot of efforts to go back to Godhead. So, इस तरह हमें भूल जाके we try to acquire more and more wealth. Initially we think today it's nothing in lakhs and thousands. We need at least minimum 1 crore of rupees. 1 crore अरे ये बस में होता मेरे को 10 crore, 100 crore. You are seeing the political leaders. I know you need not them. They are having thousands of crores, but still they want more wealth. Power भी ऐसे aristocracy. They want to rule over the people, not for taking care of the people. It's not for benefit. पूर्व काल में राजा लोग वो लोगों को एक they used to take 20% tax, 20% direct tax. Again, there is no indirect tax. 20% tax, उसमें they could retain only 5%, 4 to 5%. बाकी का पूरा उनके प्रजा के पालन के लिए, उनके रक्षा के लिए, for education, for food, for medical facilities, for shelter, they used to spend for that one. उस तरह था. Now what's happening? Now it is not 20%, 30%, only for income tax. Again 18% GST is there. Again so many local taxes. They live with so many things. Pura 100% they are looting. They are looting, and what they are doing? Are they spending for this? The name is spending for O scheme, A scheme bolte, but everything is they are taking away. They are looting it. All these free schemes also, it is not going to the real needy. Whether they are giving saris or free cylinders, everything. They are all going to these people only indirectly. Savi, minister, maybe he's a backward class or a forward class. He's having a lot of wealth, but still he needs a subsidy and he takes 500 rupees cylinder only. He will never give up that one. In Parliament, including the present Prime Minister also, everybody they are getting highly paid, and for every sitting they get sitting fees. They have a lot of privileges. They get subsidized rates in canteens and everything free. And they air travel, everything is free. Of course, I don't blame Prime Minister, he is working hard. He is also doing a lot of service. But I am telling you, again, all the salary what he is taking is spending for charity, for good charity is doing. While others, they are just looting and acquiring public wealth. So, they are of the aristocracy and also after the women. I need not tell you, they are, each of them will be having many women with them. More wealth, more women, and false aristocracy are some of the demands of materially disposed man, because he has no information of benefit derived from the Vishnu Tattva. Because if he is in Vishnu Tattva, see, however rich, even those people who are saying thousands of crores, how much they will eat? They will eat only those 100 grams or 200 grams of food. And they take the same 2-3 times only. Afterwards, it will not permit them. They are not going to eat those thousands of this thing. But if they are in Vishnu Tattva, while worshipping Krishna, what is that they are getting? They are going to avoid this birth after birth, this life cycle. Moksha ke liye eligibility hote, they will be qualified. Even otherwise, if they don't qualify for this one, at least Punya Pakar, they go to heavenly planets. They enjoy over there. Whatever suffering, here they are suffering. If they go to heavenly points, उत्तम लोगों को गए तो वहाँ सुखी रहेगा, कष्ट नहीं रहेगा. Again, of course, मोक्ष पाने के लिए we have इधर पृथ्वी लोक पे जन्म लेना ही है. वो जन्म लेने का वो भी मनुष्य के रूप में, पशु पक्षी के रूप में मोक्ष नहीं मिलेगा, क्योंकि वो तो whatever पाप कर्म हम करे हैं उसके लिए we have to undergo the sufferings also, whether in the form of animals or trees or otherwise. We may go to real hell also for dand पाने के लिए. So again in Yamaloka, it's not that they are going to punish, they are going to train you. शिक्षण देते हैं. शिक्षा means it's not punishment. शिक्षण is training, so that God will make lot of efforts. हमें अपने संतान बाहर देश चले गए, उन आने के लिए हम बहुत से प्रयत्न करते थे उनको वापस बुलाने के लिए, बिकॉज वी आर गोइंग वर्ल्ड, अपने को देखभाल करना है, नहीं तो अपने साथ विल ट्राई टू स्पेंड आवर रिमेनिंग लाइफ विद इन. सो वी ट्राई टू अपने संतान को वापस बुलाने का प्रयास करते रहते. इसी तरह भगवान ने हम पूरे उनके ही संतान हैं. ही वॉन्ट्स अस टू बैक टू हिज होम. सो he will be more happy when we go there. It's not we. When we go there, we will not be happy. Like अपना संतान अमेरिका से आस्ट्रेलिया से आ गए तो हम उन्हों खुशी नहीं होता, हम खुशी होते. उसी तरह भगवान खुशी होते. So he will be making lot of efforts. उसीलिए करुणा जन्म लेते हैं उनके उसमें हृदय में करुणा जन्म लेके जन्म लेने की आवश्यकता नहीं है. Already is full of that sympathy in his heart. So he will be taking, if I give him my human body, he will try to come back to me. With that confidence he will give us. But हमने उसको make it a false thing. We are attracted with these materialistic things, and we will be after the materialistic things only. And he does not know that Vishnu Tattva will help him to go back to Godhead. Forgetting these principles, foolish people who are after more wealth, more wives, more children, worship various demigods. जो ऐसा मूर्ख लोग foolish people, always they देवता लोगों का आराधना करते हैं, पूजा करते हैं. अभी जब यात्रा चलती है, महाकाली यात्रा and all those things, they put a heap of non-vegetarian food. God, even devatas never ask for that one. That is known as Bali. Bali means what they think? Sacrificing some animal is Bali. No, that is not Bali. Every day, every individual, we have to give Bali. If you see, go to any Vaishnava temples, Tirupati Balaji temple, Yadadri, Rangana, everywhere, they give Bali every day outside. Or whatever they are offering here, along with the temple, you will see small stones. In Tirupati you must have seen. Small round stones will be there. There they place this prasadam in 8 to 10 places. That is for giving food to the outside living beings. Insects, makki, machar, sabhi रहते. उसके लिए अपन देना है. And also they give free food. Atithi prasadam they give free. The food, no, actually in hotels what they are doing, that business, the for earning purpose they are doing. They are not providing anything free. वो actually वो पाप कर्म है, पुण्य कर्म नहीं होता. होटल का बेस पाप कर्म ही है. और so all this मूर्ख लोग, ये लोग पूरा इस they don't have any faith in this thing. They try to please demigod. और ऐसा बलि पशु पक्षियों को बलि देना गलत है. बलि means offering to other living beings. The aim of life is to end the miseries of life and not to increase them. हम अपने मूर्खता से because of our foolishness, not only worshipping demigods, but doing going after materialist things. We are increasing our bondage in this life. We are bounded to इसी जीवन में फिर नेक्स्ट मनुष्य जन्म आएगा नहीं आएगा पता नहीं. Based on our karma, we do good deeds, we go to heavenly planet. We do bad deeds, we take birth in animal life or go to hellish this thing. So वो करना ही नहीं. We should not increase. The aim, what is our aim? We should get qualified for moksha. वो मोक्ष देना नहीं देना भगवान की इच्छा है. आप किसी देवता के पास जाएंगे. I am not saying you should not go to any devatas this thing. Please go. You should not disrespect any devatas. देवता लोग पूरा कृष्ण के भक्त है. कृष्ण के भक्त है. And doing the service of devotees is not a good. Here also we say do the service of devotees. We don't say you shouldn't do. Similarly, we should respect them. You worship them, but while worshipping, you don't expect any desires, materialistic this thing. Just you tell them whether it is Durga Mata, Shiva or some other this thing. Swami, Devi, मुझे भगवान कृष्ण भगवान में प्रेम. Again, Krishna Bhagavan means I don't say this ISKCON Krishna is only Krishna. Krishna is any of incarnation like Rama, Vara, Narasimha, Srinivasa, anything. All of any उनको इतना ही इच्छा करना चाहिए मुझे कृष्ण में भक्ति दीजिए. That is enough. And when you come here, आपका इच्छा प्रकट करने का आवश्यकता नहीं है, क्योंकि आप जैसे अपने संतान को क्या चाहिए आप देखते हैं. Whatever their needs are there, आप time to time you will pay the food, give them food, get them clothes, send them to some places. You will पूरा आपके संतान का खर्चा पूरा आप ही करते हैं. उसी तरह भगवान को मालूम है कि अपन क्या चाहिए, किस समय में चाहिए. If you want something, it's not that he will give you now. Whenever it is required at that particular time, he will provide you. अपने को विष्णु तत्व में रहने से we will be fulfilling इस लोक का, यह लोक का भी इच्छा पूरी होती है. वो पूरी होती ही will be eligible for moksha. अगर यहाँ का ही इच्छा पूरा नहीं हुआ, how can you go for this thing? So यहाँ का भी इच्छा पूरा होता है और he will also make us happy in other planets and he will make us eligible for moksha. उस तरह करते हैं. And in Bhagavad Gita 18th अध्याय 18th chapter 66 श्लोका सर्वधर्मान परित्यज्य, उसमें बताया है कि you forget all dharmas. आपको वर्शिप का पूजा करने के लिए अर्घ्यम पाद्यम करने की कुछ चीज़ नहीं तो कुछ पैसा मन तो है, मन में तो नहीं, जो भी नहीं आप इसमें बिन दो अगर दलिंदर भी है, उन्होंने भगवान का पूजा करना है तो मन है, मन तो उसमें by being very poor also you can think of great thing. भगवान मैं तुम्हारे करोड़ रुपए दे रहा हूँ, करोड़ रुपए का प्रसाद दे रहा हूँ, वस्त्र दे रहा हूँ, कुछ भी you can think of anything. That is great. मन में जो भी आप whatever is there you can offer to that one. Like Sarva Dharman, you forget all the rituals. You forget all the rituals, you do your karma. While doing your karma, you remember him. That is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Is Kali Yuga में. In ancient times they used to do tapas and all those things because they had human life was more. 1 lakh years, 10,000 years, 1,000 years like that. Today we have only 100 years that are not sure. So इस समय में या कलयुग में तो हम धन संपादन करने के लिए, अर्जन करने के लिए, earning my wealth, we have to earn. If you don't earn, it is that too not one person can earn. Both the couples, Purush, Stri, दोनों भी they have to go for work. Otherwise, the cost of living is more. It is not sufficient. Whether it is business, office, or service, whatever it is, business में भी the family will be going and sitting there to take care of the business. वो करना ही पड़ता. But at the same time, while performing your activities, you remember him. And at the home, you glorify his leelas. Whatever आप यहाँ सुन रहे हैं, आप घर जाने के बाद, आपके घर में जाने के बाद, आपका parents who can't come over here, you tell them about Krishna's leelas and what they have to do. You train your children because ये बाल्यावस्था से ही practice होना चाहिए हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र का. Whatever mantra they are practicing about Krishna, There are so many other mantras also, but they are regulated. Whereas Hare Krishna mantra is very simple. You don't need any regulations. You can chant anytime, anywhere. So, isko aap, you make your children practice, make your other spouse to practice. And when you discuss with friends and relatives also, discuss about this one. So, you are doing glorification, you are doing remembrance, and in अपने कॉलोनी में, सोसाइटी में, ये देश के लिए जो भी सेवा करता है, सभी लोग सी लाइक परमात्मा इज देयर अपने अंदर, अपने हृदय में, अलॉन्ग विथ आत्मा, आत्मा के साथ परमात्मा भी है. उसी तरह सभी जीवों के अंदर परमात्मा है. सो यू when you do their for their benefit, it is a devotional service only. It's not that you have to आके गुरु के पास आके गुरु का पाँव दबाना, गुरु को खिलाना, गुरु का वस्त्र साफ करना. That is not devotional service. Whatever for the benefit of every living being, whether it is a human being or animals or tree. Trees also you should not cut it down as you like, because they are also living creatures like us. Because of trees only we are living. They are giving us फल भी दे रहे, फूल भी दे रहे, तरकारी भी दे रहे, और फर्नीचर वगैरह लकड़ी भी दे रहे, और काट के आज तो गैस है, otherwise you can use a firewood. It's giving us many ways. And main thing, it is also helping in the oxygen. अभी दर्शन के लिए open होता, you can sit and have darshan, you can continue till the Bhagavatam ends at 9:30. So for material enjoyment, there is no need to approach the demigods. You need not किसी देवता के मंदिर में जाने का आवश्यकता नहीं. घर में भी आप देवता को पूजा करने का आवश्यकता अभी करे तो भी. What I told you like earlier thing, give me bhakti, devotion in Krishna. That's all. The demigods are but servants of the Lord. See, not only demigods, we are also servants of gods. In the office, you might call somebody as MD, a boss, and all those things. They are not for material. In this material, this thing, Hare Krishna. In this materialistic world, they are like bosses, but they are not boss. Krishna Paramatma is the only boss. We are all his servants. Even demigods are his servants. They are doing their duties. Similarly, we have to do our duty as a service to God. Whether it is doctor, lawyer, or a policeman, or a political leader, everybody, they need to do it as a service. Presently, again, it's not that. See, our Prime Minister, he is doing that. He is doing that devotional service. Wherever he is going, whether it is within the country or outside the country, he is giving the Bhagavath Katha. He is taking every president, prime minister along with the temple and making the prayers along with them. And he is doing so many things. He is doing good. But again, at the same time, he is very sincere, there is no doubt. But surrounding people in the same BJP may be corrupted. This corruption, bribery, everything is there throughout the world, not only in India. Even in China it is there in America, UK, everywhere it is there. Black money is also there. But only thing is, there the common people are not affected. Where here, common people are affected. Nowadays, after present government, central government, that common people, they are better at a better this thing. Some improvement is there, like harassment from local police, other people say it's not there, but still, so everywhere corruption is there. So Prime Minister is good, but other people, they might do. So we'll not get into political thing. I'm telling you just as a part of explanation. So we are all servants of Lord. As such, they are duty bound to supply necessities of life in the form of water, light, air, etc. यदि आप वायुदेव को पूजा नहीं करें, अपने को ऑक्सीजन नहीं देंगे क्या? He is bound to give, he will give. आपको अग्निदेव को पूजा नहीं करेंगे, अग्नि क्या नहीं जलते है क्या? अग्नि जलती है, अदरवाइज आप खाना नहीं पका सकते. And rain god, rain has to give, and we do not know who is the rain god. Can you tell me कौन है? अब तेलुगु में तो वानादेवा बोल के बोल देते. वानादेवा का कुछ नाम है क्या? हिंदू तो नहीं देता. हिंदू तो बारिश देने वाला नहीं. उनके लिए वो गोवर्धन पर्वत, हु इज ही? कृष्णा तो उनके लिए उनके छोटी उंगली पे पकड़ लेते 7 दिन. वो हिंदू देव ने अपने को रेंज विल नॉट गिव. दे वर्शिप हिम. इट्स नॉट हिंदू देवा. Sun is sucking all the water from the ocean and he is making into the clouds, and that cloud is controlled by a devata called Parjanya. Parjanya is the make a devata, and from there that rain is coming, not Indra. So, like that, we do not know which demigod is doing what. Light, etc. One should work hard and worship the Supreme Lord by the fruits of one's hard labor for existence. You need to work hard. You don't try to loot somebody's wealth and live for this life. You do hard work, and that also without desires. You don't, without any expecting, अरे मैं ये काम करता हूँ मेरे को 1 लाख रुपए आएगा, 1 करोड़ रुपए आएगा. Don't expect that one. Do whether it's positive or negative. Leave it to him. Whatever happens, it happens for our good. Whatever happens, happens for our good. One should be careful to execute occupational service with faith in God in proper way, and that will lead one gradually on the progressive march back to Goddess. See, when a doctor is there, doctor, when he operates the patient, he might be getting his consultant fees, surgery fees, everything. But while operating, anything can happen. But out of confidence, he has to thinking that he is doing service to God. That living being has to do some service to God. You perform your surgery properly. Like that, even lawyers, judges, they have to work properly in a righteous way. They should not defend criminals. They should innocent people who have not done any crime, but they are unnecessarily being punished. आज के दिन तो कोई criminal is not punished. Everybody are outside. Only innocent people, they are behind the bar suffering this thing. Even judges are corrupt. जो पैसे देते उसका ही favor करते हैं. Like that. So all these people, they need to do their karma in a righteous way. Lord Sri Krishna, when he was personally present at Rajadama, stopped the worship of demigod of Indra. मैं इससे पहले बताया, when Krishna Paramatma was incarnated in Mathura, Vrindavana, at that time, because this they did not worship Indra, he flooded with rains. He flooded with rains. When he was flooded with rains, Krishna had to lift the Govardhan and made him to stop the rain. And nobody is so strong to lift a big hill like Govardhan on little finger for holding it for 7 days and nights. Like Krishna Paramatma has exhibited Indra and advised the residents. Like Sri stop the worship of Indra and advise the residents of Raja to worship their business and to have faith in God. Whatever business you are doing, whatever service you are doing, you think that service is to the Lord, and that itself you worship that service. You worship that service itself. That will only help you. Worshipping the multi-demigods for material gain is practically a perversity of religion. In nothing, again here, religion. What is religion? Religion means it's a faith in particular following. This Hindu religion, Muslim, Christianity, Buddhism, Jainism, actually these religions are not there 2500 years back. It was only one dharma, that is Sanatana Dharma. Sanatana Dharma, again, that word is coming back again nowadays. Sanatana Dharma is going on, but Sanatana Dharma is the only religion throughout the world. Throughout the world, everybody were following. Only nowadays 2024. So about 2100, 200 years back, when Christ has there who were following Christ, they become Christians. Those who followed Muhammad Prophet 15 years back, they became Mohammedans. We were only Sanatana Dharmis. Otherwise, these Britishers, Persians, they do not know that what is our religion. Since we are on this side of Sindhu Nadi, they could not call Sindhu Nadi as Sindhu Nadi. They called us Hindu Nadi, which is between this Pakistan and our present Bharat. So they called it as Hindu Nadi. The people over here as Hindus. So like that religion is kept. Actually, the religion is faith in our culture, our following. And that is Sanatana Dharma we need to follow. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Worshipping the multi-demigods for material gain is practically perversity of religion. This sort of religious activity has been condemned in the very beginning of the Bhagavatam as Kaitava Dharma. इसमें आरंभ में ही बताया है भागवतम में वो ऐसा देवता लोगों का आराधना करने का एक कैतव धर्म है. There is only one religion in the world. मैं इससे पहले बताया. There is only one religion in the world that is followed by one and all, and that is the Bhagavata Dharma. Sanatana Dharma is also known as Bhagavata Dharma, means or the religion which teaches one to worship the supreme personality of gods and no one else. ये सनातन धर्म बताते हैं कि आप भगवान का ही पूजा आराधना करना है और किसी का भी नहीं, because they cannot give us any other thing. So with this verses come to an end. Since we have some 10 minutes time, I'll tell you in general, and we shall chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra for a few minutes and disperse for today. Please tell loudly with me. Jaya Sri Krishna. Please tell loudly. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Nityananda Sri Gadadara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Tell loudly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Swasti Prabhya Pranyyan Nyayena Margena Mahimesha Govashvastu Nityam Samasta Loka Sukhino Bhavantu Kayena Vacha Manasendruvya Buddhyatpate Swabhavan Karomi Yadyat Parsmai Naranati Sarpayami Sriman Sarvam Shri Krishnarvastu Mangalam Nityate Mangalam. जय श्री राधा गोपीनाथ की, जय श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा माई की, जय श्री नरसिंह भगवान की, जय श्री प्रहलाद महाराज की, जय श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु की, जय श्री पंचतत्वा की, जय श्री मद्भागवतम ग्रंथ की, जय श्री हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की, जय श्री प्रभुपाद की. हरे कृष्ण.